This is a really big deal. This book, it is a coup for us to have her here, and I've been telling New York that people read in Lansing, Michigan.
That's right.
So thank you. We are totally going to take a picture and submit it to Publishers Weekly and send it to the publisher, and hopefully they will believe us this time, right?
I'm going to read you just one scene from Room, because what I really like is the chat about it afterwards. So this is a scene from the first chapter. For anyone who doesn't know, the story is told by Jack, who is 5 and lives in a cork-lined room, 11 foot by 11 foot square, with his mother, Ma, who is 26. And this is a scene in which Jack has just turned 5. And here we go. Yes. Sorry, I'm just finding the line on the page to start. Here we go. After dinner, something amazing. We make a birthday cake. I bet it's going to be delicioso with candles the same number as me and on fire like I've never seen for real. I'm the best egg blower of the family. I make the goo spill out non-stop. I have to blow 3 eggs for the cake. I use the pin from the Impression Sunrise Masterpieces picture because I think the crazy horse might get mad if I took down Guernica, even though I always put the pin in after. Ma thinks Guernica is the best of our 3 masterpieces that came with the oatmeal because it's the realest. But actually it's all mixed up. The horse is screaming with lots of teeth because there's a spear stabbed in him, plus a bull and a woman holding a floppy kid with his head upside down and a lamp like an eye, and the worst is the big bulgy foot in the corner of the picture. I always think it's going to stamp on me. I get to lick the spoon from the cake, and then Ma puts the whole cake into Stove's hot tummy. I try juggling with the eggshells, all up in the air at the same time. Ma catches one. Little Jacks with faces, she suggests. Nah, I say. Well, we make them a nest of flour dough, she says. If we defrost those beets tomorrow, we could use the juice to make it purple. I shake my head. Let's add them to Egg Snake, I say. Egg Snake is more longer than all around Room. I've been making him since I was 3. He lives in underbed, all coiled up, keeping us safe. Most of his eggs are brown, but sometimes there's a white. And some have patterns on from pencils or crayons or pen or bits stuck on with flour glue, a foil crown and a yellow ribbon belt, and threads and bits of tissue for hairs. Egg Snake's tongue is a needle. That keeps the red thread going right through him. We don't bring Egg Snake out much anymore from underbed because sometimes he tangles and his eggs get cracked around the holes or even fall off, and then we have to use the bits for mosaics. Today I put his needle in one of the holes of the new 3 eggs. I have to dangle it till it comes out the other hole all sharp. It's pretty tricky. Now he is 3 eggs longer, and I extra gently wind him up again so all of him fits in underbed. Waiting for my cake to cook takes hours and hours. We breathe in the lovely air. Then when it's cooling, we make stuff that's called icing but not cold like ice. It's sugar melted with water. Ma's all over my cake, and she says, now you can put on the chocolates while I'm washing up. But there aren't any chocolates, I tell Ma. Aha, she says, holding up the little bag and shaking it shickety-shick. I saved a few from Sunday treat 3 weeks ago. You sneaky Ma! Where? Ma zips her mouth shut. What if I need a hiding place another time? Tell me, I say. Ma's not smiling anymore. She says, shouting hurts my ears. Tell me the hidey place, I say. Jack, I don't like there to be hidey places. What's the big deal, says Ma. Zombies. Ah, she says, or ogres, vampires. Then Ma opens the cabinet and takes out the box of rice. She points in the dark hole. It was just in with the rice that I hid the chocolates, okay? Okay, I say. Nothing scary would fit in there, she says. You can check any time. There's 5 chocolates in the bag, like she said. There's a pink, a blue, a green, 2 reds. Some of the color comes off my fingers when I'm putting them on. I get icing on me and I suck it every bit. Then it's time for the candles on fire. But there aren't any. You're shouting again, says Ma, covering her ears. But you said a birthday cake! I say, it's not a birthday cake if there's no 5 candles really on fire like I've never seen for real. Ma puffs out her breath. I should have explained better, Jack. That's what the 5 chocolates say. They say you're 5. I don't want this cake. I hate it when Ma waits all quiet. Stinky cake! Calm down, Jack. You should have asked for candles for Sunday treat. Well, she says, last week we needed painkillers. I didn't need any. Just you for your stupid rotted teeth, I shout. Ma looks at me like I have a new face she's never seen. And then she says, anyway, Jack, remember, we have to choose things that old Nick can get easily. But he can get anything, I say. Well, yeah, says Ma, if he went to the trouble. Why he went to trouble, I ask. I just mean, says Ma, I just mean he might have to go to 2 or 3 stores, and that might make him cranky. And what if old Nick didn't find the impossible thing, Jack? Then we probably wouldn't get Sunday treat at all. But Ma, I laugh, old Nick doesn't go in stores. Stores are in TV. Ma is chewing her lip, and then she looks at the cake. Well, anyway, I'm sorry, Jack. I thought the chocolates would be instead for saying that you're 5. Silly Ma, I say. Dumbo, she slaps her head. Numbskull, I say, but not in a nasty way. Next week when I'll be 6, you better get candles for my cake. Next year, says Ma. You mean next year? Her eyes are shut. They always do that sometimes, and she doesn't say anything for a minute. When I was small, I thought her battery was used up, like happened to Watch one time. We had to ask a new battery for him for Sunday treat. Promise, I say. Promise, says Ma, opening her eyes.